number 3 with Goku's at G Balls. Go check him out on Twitch. And we're also here with Waru.
You only have 3 parts?
Yeah, as of right now, yeah.
Oh, I've got 4. This is 4 for me.
This is 3 for me because you remember I wasn't there for one of them.
No, you were there for all of them.
Was I?
Mm-hmm. The only one who hasn't was Yield Garp. Who said he's gonna try to get in tonight. Anyway, let's just start.
Oh no, it is what it is. If I have a...
Cop one of my videos, go ahead, dude.
Well, if I have to, like...
Hello, welcome to the stream.
It is what it is. I'll just go back and rename them in my, on my channel.
Yes. Alright, so I am on my way to Arizona, where a war is falling. And I'm gonna make it there while Waru is... I just watched Waru, we were on the same turn. So her day ended at the same time of me getting to Arizona. Normally she'd go last, but she was with me at that moment, so Stony, it would be your turn, and then back to me again.
Okay. Whose turn is it currently?
It is yours, Lord Stony.
Okay.
You are in prison.
Yeah.
In the middle of South Dakota.
Okay. So what's going on around me right now?
Alright, you're waking up in your cell after you got beat up that last night trying to cave in. Trying to cave you in, make you work for them. You're a prisoner of war that you just realized started when Louisiana decided to invade the United States.
Right. Alright.
I mean, it's the Louisiana Indians, so you just know they're Indians.
Right. I want to inspect the chains. Like, not like enough to like warrant anybody coming in and beating my ass, just to, like, looking at them.
Alright, you look at the chains and see that they're oddly brand new. They look oddly new.
Okay, is there anything written on them, or inscribed on them, or anything on them besides, you know, what normal chains look like?
No. They're just regular chains.
I look around for any, magic warding sigils, or anything like that.
Alright, you look around, and you're looking and you're dusting and wiping off walls, and one of the guards comes up and goes, "So you want to be a chore boy?" Throws you a mop.
Pick up the mop.
Alright. He's gonna tell you to get to work in the kitchen.
Okay, well, I go to the kitchen, I guess. But before that, actually, no. The second I get in the kitchen, I look around. What do I see?
Alright. We'll say there's probably 40 or 50 other people in there. Some people are mopping, some are cooking the lunch for the people. You're seeing that, it's just some leftover maggot. I wouldn't say maggot food, just leftover food the guards didn't want.
Okay.
They have 2 guards to every 1 prisoner.
Damn. Okay.
It's a high security prison.
Yes. Okay. I want to inspect myself. Like, physically and spiritually. Like, magically powerful. Wise.
Alright, you're looking around and there it just seems like a basic ass prison.
I said inspect myself.
Oh, you're inspecting yourself.
Yes.
Okay, you're in your underwear like everybody else, and like Tarzan broke rags kind of thing going on.
Okay.
And you're slightly underweight now. Because you're not eating enough. You had to give away half your bread, you probably didn't eat the night before that. On top of that, you've been getting your ass kicked.
Okay, I attempt to talk to I said my father was the demon, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I attempt to talk to him in my head. Like, kind of like...
Okay.
You feel?
Go ahead.
17.
Oh, I got a 1. Yeah, so you're gonna be able to.
Okay. I ask his advice on why my teleportation is not working.
He's gonna tell you it's kind of hard to hear you. Something there must be blocking your abilities, and to be honest, I don't sense you anywhere. Where, more like, I shouldn't ask where, when are you?
Okay. I tell him I'm in like 1800-ish time.
You'll have to look for help from your grandfather.
Oh God, okay.
I can't help you. I'm too far forward in time.
Are you able to help me get a gist of how to do that?
He hangs up.
Of course.
What a dick.
He's a demon.
Okay. Huh. Okay. Okay. I go about my business for the day.
Alright. That night, nobody comes in to kick your face in.
Okay.
Alright. So the next day comes.
What, for me or for y'all?
I think in general.
Yeah. Because that's the end of my turn.
Alright. So we'll say, babe, your turn. And it would end with... No, it would be my turn, because your turn ended. We were together. Right, so on the day I wake up, I'm on the outskirts of the Arizona territory, and I'm marching with a bunch of people in camp. We'll say an army 10,000 strong. Like, it's a real fucking army. But again, it's just Indians. Nothing special, no armor, none of that. Just a bunch of men on horseback.
Right.
Some on buffalo. We're gonna look and find that one of our cities has been completely taken. And freak out. One of our guys is gonna start freaking out and charge. And on that, all of them start to charge. And I yell to the death and charge myself.
Okay.
So we're all running on horseback. And we're gonna say this turn. Well, this day is 10,000 strong. We'll say they're about 8,000 strong. We're gonna take... Oh, wow. Only 40 lives. That's sad.
Oof.
This whole day. And... we're gonna take... Only 10 lives lost. Wow. Okay, so that's how that first day rolled. I'm very shocked. I thought it was going to be something crazier. So basically, we threw a bunch of guys. One of the guys got caught charging, and the scout let everyone else know. They all started to retreat, and like 10 that didn't make it to the retreat got killed. But those 10 killed 40 of our men on the front line so that their others could get away and fall back into Gaskin Burgess.
Okay.
And then we're gonna set up defenses and hold off there for the night, I guess. So I didn't even really get to fight because they took off before I could. I mean, I'm not the leader of this charge anyway. There's 2 war chiefs. I mean, I'm a war chief too, but I'm not. I wasn't leading the charge. I was more shocked. This is my first war.
Right.
So it would be Stoney's turn again. You are waking up in your cell again. Next to the... Alright, so we're gonna say you wake up and you have the 2 guys saying, "We told you to beat that dude's ass and take his food and give it to us, so where is it?"
Damn, I forgot to do that. Didn't I? I completely forgot to do that.
He's like, "Oh shit."
Fuck.
So they're gonna beat the shit out of you.
Of course.
And they're gonna find you, the cop area, the guards are gonna find you and bring you to the infirmary. You're beaten up for the next day in the infirmary from wounds.
Okay.
You're like, oh shit.
Am I conscious or unconscious?
You are unconscious for the rest of the day from the beatdown. And then tomorrow you're staying again. But you'll be conscious the next day.
Okay.
He's like, fuck, I forgot about that, because I just thought about that myself. I was like, oh, he didn't.
Yeah, I completely forgot about that.
Alright, so, babe, it's now well, you spend the whole day. This would be your second day out of 3 learning the culture before you can put down that you're a part of the tribe.
Okay.
Alright, it'll be back to me then. I will be going down to... I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna run down to the front lines, obviously wearing my Captain America suit, and I'm gonna tell them, you know, it's early, it's 5 a.m. guys. They're probably sleeping. I say we sneak attack. I say we all take off. They can't stop us all. And I'm going to lead the charge this time.
Shouldn't you roll to convince them?
We're all part of a tribe, and we're all there for the same thing. We all want to fight.
Okay, yeah, true.
And I'm also a war chief. One of the 3 war chiefs. It would be more, do I catch them so I surprise? Now that is a roll.
Yeah, okay.
Am I gonna catch them by surprise today? No, wrong dice, dear.
Oh,
alright.
I'm gonna fucking die.
Catching them by surprise would be based on my intelligence, which is only a 6. Eesh. And I roll a 6. Oh my gosh, it just works. It just works. They wake up just surprised, just in time for us to go bursting through the doors. And they are going to be taking 180 people dead just by the surprise.
Nice.
Now the actual fight will begin. Oh yeah, we came in throwing Molotovs, throwing fucking axes, well, not Molotovs, axes, tomahawks. That's what I meant. Tomahawks and arrows and spears and...
What kind of arrows and spears? Iron or obsidian? Because back then Indians actually used to use obsidian instead of iron.
Oh, well, maybe obsidian then.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I mean, I just know we got 80 kills. Like, they're just regular people. You throw something, they're dead.
Hello,
Especially...
viewer. We're currently playing D&D. Well, never mind.
I still got somebody viewing me right now. Welcome. Thank you for the watch. So, at this point, during the fight of the entire day, another 150 die. So we'll say it's 300 and something casualties, and we're gonna take 90. Ooh, that's a big hit still. 90 of our guys will die in all of that action, and about 300 of theirs will as well.
You both took considerable hits there.
Oh yeah, and I'm pulling out a calculator to make sure that the battle lasts as long as, you know, 8,000 and 10,000, depending on who wins and who lost. It's all based on whatever the dice says.
Exactly.
So we came in with 10,000 minus, let's see, we lost 40 the day before. And then we just lost 90. So we're down to 9,870. That's 130 troops gone in 2 days.
That's still a lot, good sir.
Writing down the number.
Yeah.
Alright. Now, the South Mexican troops, they had only lost 10 the first day. And then they had lost 180 in the surprise, and then 150 more during the attack. So they're at 7,660. Alright, and that ends my second day. Alright, moving on. Then it would go to Stony.
Which I'm in the fucking infirmary.
Yes, you're spending the day in the infirmary, but you are awake now.
Okay.
You wake up to the two guys who beat the shit out of you going, if you talk, we'll beat your ass again. You get one more chance. Do as we say, and next time you won't get your ass beat.
Yeah, okay.
Tomorrow, your dinner, I want half of it, and I want I want all of his dinner, to split between me and my crew.
Okay.
What do you say?
I say, okay. I forgot to do it. Had a lot on my mind.
He goes, you'll have a lot on your mind, even more. You think this was anything, we'll have you for days hospitalized.
Okay.
We protected you from that cop beating your ass the second night, and this is how you repay us. Don't make that mistake again. That's why you didn't get beat up that second day.
True. True. Okay.
So, so I'm gonna spend the rest of the day resting.
No, actually, hold on. Am I bleeding? Like, is any of my blood out yet?
You were bleeding, obviously, you know, the day before, but now you're all stitched up and okay.
Are my wounds still, you know, bleedable?
Yes, but you have no broken bones.
Okay. I use a little bit of my blood and try to contact my grandfather. In my head, so nobody can, like, see it. You feel?
Alright. Go to roll.
One sec. D20, correct?
Yep.
Goddamn load. $16. Finally loaded.
Alright, you attempt to do it, it works, and he goes, who the hell is this? And how the hell do you know how to do this? How to contact me?
The first thing I tell him is, I'm from the future, and I'm your grandson.
And I'm just supposed to believe you.
I tell him my father's name. I gotta think of his name. You know what, you just come up with a name for him. Because I can't
We'll
think
just
of
say
it
that
now.
his father's name, and he goes, alright, so you've done your homework. How do you know my son's name?
Because that is my father.
And why should I believe you?
What the fuck? Hold on. I think the demon told me.
As you go to respond to him, the nurse walks in. And you realize that she seems very familiar.
I asked the nurse, have I seen you before? And I just tell
She
Greta
turns
what I was
around and you realize it's Janet from the farm.
Oh, really?
And she goes, well, it's you. Aren't you the sheriff from that your farm?
Well, yes, I am.
That was a good little experiment we did over there. What do you think?
Yeah. Experiment. Why?
You were our guinea pig.
What do you mean by that?
Tony's like, oh shit! Alright, you're gonna see a man walk in behind her, and it's her husband from the farm. He shrouds himself in lightning and becomes the shrouded being that had been chasing you the whole time.
Oh, this motherfucker.
And he's gonna say, we have been playing you since the beginning.
Wow. Shit. I thought y'all were nice.
We know all about you. Our boss, he's one who wanted you here. Don't you wonder why you can't use any of your abilities?
Yeah, I've been wondering about that, trying to figure some shit out about that, but we'll talk about that.
The walls are insulated. Every wall in the entire building is insulated. With a special kind of insulator that doesn't like people like us use our powers unless we have a certain item that can get us through.
Ah. Pray tell, what is this item?
Petro.
Petro?
That was the guy's name.
Oh, yeah. I said pre-tell. Like, what's the item? Is basically what I tried to ask.
We're gonna say that the lady pulls out the amulet that was originally stolen from a woman that started your entire quest.
Of course.
You're like, everything's setting up!
I asked them, do y'all at least have... No, they won't... Oh, yeah. Do y'all at least have my bag?
Okay. Your bag? Yeah, we got rid of all that, sold all your shit.
You ass.
So, all your eggs are gone, your suit, the backpack, the rings, the necklace, your swords, the cape, your items are all gone.
And all of my gold. Fuck! Only had like, what, 7 gold? Something like that.
Yeah, something like that. I know it wasn't too much. You had 2 gold. So.
It is what it is. Okay. I asked them, what does your boss want with me?
The nurse spreads her wings. Insect wings.
They're what?
Insect wings.
Insect wings.
Shoots you with a yellow blast that feels as if you are now paralyzed. And can't move.
Of course.
Everything's gonna make so much sense. Slowly but surely it's making sense. Stoney's like, I fucking knew it!
Okay. Since I'm now paralyzed and I can't really do shit...
The guy is going to... Let's see... The guy's gonna be like, now I'm gonna call my boss and he's gonna come down here and have a little chat with you.
Well, I can't really say or do anything, so I just lay
Oh, you
there.
can still speak, you just can't move.
And I'm just like, okay. You have to.
And it's like a
paralyze me.
feint. It's like, oh, okay.
So struggling.
Yeah, you're struggling to get it out, but you got it out.
Okay.
He'll be here in the morning, and they leave.
Okay, I go back into my head. Is Granddaddy still talking?
He is not.
Of course. I'm gonna have to recontact him later, I guess. You know what? I'm gonna try to recontact him in my head.
It doesn't work. You're paralyzed.
Of course.
Alright, so babe, you spend your last day training. So now you get to add that you can put Indian and under experience. You would put Indian and +2.
Alrighty.
Some crazy shit playing right now, guys. Anyway, so that does end your day and start my day, but you now next day can do whatever you want, and you're now a member of the same tribe, the Northern Mexican tribe. Well, you're a fellow Indian there, we'll know. Your Indian will go up, depending on what, like, next time it'll be like South, we'll put South Indian or whatever.
Okay.
If you ever, join them or whatever. So, at this point, I am in a war, and we are fighting through the night, and casualties are gonna be, ouch. Alright, 60 of our men will die, and 140 more of theirs will also die. So we're down to 98-10. With their 140 lost, they're down to 75-20. So I'm basically running around, throwing my fucking swords, swinging, cutting fucking limbs off, doing all that fucking cool shit. But I am starting to get tired. I'm not using any abilities, but we'll say my 6 energy is down to 4. Every day that I stay awake, I lose another energy.
Well, yeah, because it doesn't,
Until eventually I'll collapse. Yeah, if you don't sleep, you don't regenerate. So you're just constantly going and going and going and going. Every day I can do less and less. But alright, the next day, you wake up in the hospital again. And this time, When you wake up, you see 4 robots standing around you, all white.
I just lay there and I was like, what's going on?
They move in slightly closer on you, and you hear a voice saying, "You will join us, one way or the other."
Okay, well, what am I joining?
You're gonna join the Louisiana Indians, sneak back in as a spy.
Sneak back in where? The U.S.?
We want you to sneak back into the States. We want to fully take over Tennessee, and to do that, we need you to bomb Nashville.
Okay. I can do that. Get me out of
Alright.
here and get me a certain little fruit.
A certain fruit? What do you mean?
A devil fruit.
What, like the myth?
Oh, they're no myths, but okay. I'm trying to think of the one I want to get. I'm thinking of like the flame fruit because that sounds fucking awesome. Yeah, that one. Let's go with that.
You want what's called a flame fruit? Where are we supposed to find that? We've never heard anything like that before.
Where did Ace
A
find
devil
that?
fruit?
Doesn't explain that, does that?
No.
It does not.
Even at
Well,
700 episodes, they haven't explained where devil fruits came from. That they had just been...
yeah.
They just started showing up like 40, 50 years ago. People started discovering them.
Yeah.
You could find them on like a random adventure.
Right.
You see a random fruit growing off the side of a bush, and it makes no sense. Bushes don't grow fruit. You know, something like that.
Right. I tell him, just, with your vast power, just look around, look for it, and I can do what is needed to be done, and I need to get the fuck out of this place.
The reason you can't get out of this place is because this place is insulated.
Yeah.
It won't let you use any of your powers.
Yeah, I figured that out the first day I got here.
You see, I met a fellow back yonder who I had to get out from. He looked familiar from one of the boys like you that were in the class in my science room where y'all weren't supposed to be, so I opened the portal, sending you guys back here, just like my boss told me to do.
Okay.
So the boss wasn't even the boss, he's working for someone else as well.
Well, of course, that's always the thing. Okay.
Alright, so we're gonna say he lets you up, uncuffs you from the side of the bed and everything, of course.
Okay.
And him and the robots walk outside the door where there are 4 more robots, for a total of 8. All now taking you to get clothes.
Okay.
We'll say they get you clothes.
Can I choose what kind of style clothes?
We're gonna say they get you
I want something that looks sort of like what Bond wears, his second uniform, you know, with the
Yeah,
hole
we'll
in the
say
back of
whatever
it.
clothes you want.
Yeah, I want that. I want his suit. From the Seven Deadly Sins, Bond. Yeah.
So currently that is what you're wearing.
Okay.
And we'll say they give you a battle axe.
Okay.
And we'll say steel.
A steel battle axe. Okay. I guess I can work with that. I'm gonna have to.
They're gonna escort you to the nearest camp, where you will stay the night. You are no longer in the prison, which is cool.
Thank fucking God.
Yeah, you're like, fuck, I don't want to have to beat up that guy for no reason. Huh?
Yeah, actually. Get my ass beat every fucking night.
Getting my ass beat every night, too, does not sound well.
Do they give me any food?
Okay. Yes, you're fed and everything.
A little bit of provisions to be on my way would be nice.
Alright, we're gonna...
Oh, shit.
So where exactly am I at on the map?
Hell.
You are now... That's what I pulled up the map. You were in the middle of South Dakota. They brought you over by Montana. Over on the... Yeah, we'll say they brought you over to Montana between the O and the N where that line is.
Very specific.
Sometimes you got to. Detail's good.
I have to find Montana.
It's northwest.
Oh, there it is.
Alright, babe.
Oh.
You wake up
Okay, right
the same day you are now part of an Indian tribe.
Okay. So, still in the. You guys are still in the middle of a battle.
They're gonna ask you, what would you like to be? We could always use another war chief. But a war chief must have great power, and with great power, with great responsibility.
Well, the gentleman who I don't think I ever got a name from, who brought me here, was supposed to train me when he got back to see if I had any great power, but he hasn't returned yet.
Okay. He was sent down to Arizona. We haven't had contact from them in 2 days.
I can go find him.
Alright, go ahead and, how many troops you think you'll be needing to go with?
How many troops are left?
We have infinite number. We'll say infinite number. We'll go based... People winning and losing will go based on how their numbers in battle go.
I'll take a couple thousand. God only knows how big this war is. It's a war between one side of the continent and the other.
Yes, so...
Like 2,000.
You're gonna bring 2,000. Alright. We're gonna say that you get down to Arizona Territory. You find some of your comrades dead. You find 10 of your dead comrades, but 40 of the enemy killed. And you continue with your 2,000 men through the night to follow a trail towards the Gaston Purchase of 1853.
Okay.
Alright.
Or do you want to wait?
I want to wait a little more D&D time first. I wanted to do D&D early tonight, so we're not like, oh, D&D and then bedtime. You know, I like to hang out, play games. So we're gonna say... Yeah, can you get some ice water going or something?
Yeah.
Alright. Coraline, hurry up! Alright, so I am now waking up. Or not even waking up, I am continuing a battle. Fuck. I'm continuing a battle.
So you're down to 3 energy now?
And this will take me, yep, I will lose another energy down to 3. 50 of my men will fall. 130 others will fall.
Nice.
Leaving them with 7390. Leaving us with 97. 60. All right. We'll say those numbers were just from throughout the night, technically, because we stayed up all night. And now during the day, I lose 140 men. That's a huge hit. And they lose 100 men. Well, that sucks. Seems like the tides are turning. That's not good. Dropping me to 9620. In 3 days, guys, have lost 360 troops, 380 troops.
Compared to war in real life, not that bad.
Yeah.
I think in one day there was an army that lost like 3,000.
Yeah.
Coraline, out of the
Thank you.
bathroom. Welcome, love.
Ooh, excuse me. Alright. So, Stoney, you were waking up in an encampment. A training encampment.
Okay.
And there, all around you, you realize that you see the very fasted, you see the nurse lady, Janet. She comes up to you, they all start introducing themselves. Janet's gonna say, well, you might know me as the Wasp.
Oh, okay.
Really? Oh
And
my
man,
fucking god.
And the man goes, ha, he probably knows me more. My my villain name's actually Quicksilver.
Get out of the bathroom. Don't take that long to go to the bathroom.
I'm part of the Avengers future. You're gonna go to an area where they're all eating lunch, and you see all around you there are thousands of robots. We'll say about 10,000 strong.
Damn.
Of those white robots.
The one he...
And he goes, those robots are infinite, and they work for our master.
Okay.
As you're walking forward, you hit nothing but fall down. And then a man appears before you and goes, like I said, the last guy I messed with grew really big, and I'll tell you what, I've seen some stuff in my days, but that was a decent trick. Name's Loki. Picks you up.
I'm like, wow. I am meeting some very interesting people today. Y'all. I am. Hold on, let me bring my character sheet. You can either call me Sir Jonathan III or Lord Stone.
Good to know you'll give away your secret identity so we know we can trust you. We actually knew of you before when you were investigating our lab. Well, not our lab, but Eddie's lab. So...
Eddie?
Let's see, I'm looking at your paper.
That's racking my brain right now.
We'll say now, Loki knows. Loki, Wasp, and Quicksilver all know who you are.
I'm pretty sure we just discussed the other day that you were telling just fucking anybody and everybody.
And those robots, if you're wondering, they're all just copies of Ultron.
Of course. I kind of had an inkling.
So Ultron is just leaders. We're just more the war chiefs, you could say. And then there's the ultimate leader who runs our division.
Okay.
We like to call ourselves the Time Bureau.
The Time Bureau.
And rather than taking you back, we figured maybe you could join us.
Shit, okay, as long as you let me do some of the things I want to do around, I'll do it.
Loki laughs, Snargs puts his hand around your shoulder, and goes, "Don't worry, rookie, you'll get your chance."
Alright. I also have a question for y'all. Have you heard
What would that be?
Have you heard of the devil fruits?
Yes. In the future. Back here, we've not been able to find any. But that's a good idea. Maybe we should continue looking.
Yes. Because I am looking for that, flame fruit. Because it's fitting for my character, I'd say.
Alright,
Oh, one more thing. I also want to ask Loki if he'll train me.
Loki agrees. And we'll say you spend the next week training.
Okay.
No, we're gonna say the next 6 months.
Damn.
Go with it.
How many turns is that?
Alright, you know what? Let's think here, actually.
I'd say...
We'll say not 6 months, we'll say... we've been back about 2 weeks. So we'll say the rest of the year. We'll say when we came in it was January 1st.
Okay.
Your next turn will be January 1st again, even though right now it's probably around the 15th of January.
Okay.
You're gonna spend all those days working with Loki.
I'm gonna be buff. Okay. So
Alright, Babe.
Yes.
Oh, you'll see where I'm going with this. Babe. You're gonna get there. We'll say you're at the top of... We'll say that you get there in half a day's travel and you catch me and the rest of the army fighting.
Well, obviously I'm gonna jump in.
The night fight is still gonna happen without you being there. Alright, we're gonna lose 50, they're gonna lose 190.
Oh, nice.
You have to add 2,000 to that for the army that I brought in. So I'm jumping in.
Alright. And then your people would show up. That would bring us up to 11,570 at the moment.
Yeah, you just hear me ripping my bong over here.
I'm gonna fall back and rest.
Go for it.
Smart.
We're gonna say your men are gonna take the hits tonight, and then we'll add together. So from your 2,000, your men would take 170. Ooh, wow.
Damn.
Which is gonna leave us with 11,400. And we'll say our turns are a week each at the moment. So every week we're losing this many troops, trying different strategies as they're trying different strategies, kind of thing.
Okay,
Smart.
Question. The numbers next to the
By the end of our war, of this battle, like this war, this first war, will have been a year, we'll say.
Okay.
That's what we're gonna say. We're just gonna say by the end of this war.
I have a question. What does the number next to your powers mean? I don't remember.
That's how much energy it uses.
Energy it will use.
Okay.
Oh,
We fell back and rested, you guys fought. You did a bunch of cool special shit. Go ahead and say what special shit you want to say. Just for detail.
Right.
Well... I don't think this.
Through the day, they're gonna take 190 as well. So, the 190 troops that you and your people killed during that time period. We'll say your guys, you kept going in and out of battle. We all kept going in and out of battle, retreating and coming back.
I'm finna die, y'all. I milk the fuck out of this
dog. Don't know that I have powers, so... I'm trying to think of a way that I can, like...
Oh no, you know you have powers. You're just playing dumb for everybody. Because you don't know who to trust with that kind of knowledge.
Okay.
So at this point, you could probably just start using them. You're one of us. We're not going to just criticize. You wouldn't even have to roll. We would understand.
Well, I'm gonna go all tough on their ass and start throwing boulders at them.
Okay. They're gonna see boulders come flying as they're trying to dodge throughout the day. You're gonna be throwing boulders, your men are gonna be fighting, and then, you know, at night everybody retreats and gets sleep. We'll say every night, you know. And over a course of so many whatever, that happens. They die, but he die. So we're down to 11,400. They're down to 7,050. And even though it is in the midst of battle, we're going to actually pause the D&D there and call it a night. And I will see you guys on the next video. All my shit is frozen. Am I still broadcasting? Or did we just miss all that? Because that's bullshit if we did. Oh.
No, it's still broadcasting.
Go ahead and click on it and see if you can hear me talking. Am I still talking and all that? Oh look, my character's still moving. I'm not froze. My...
It disconnected again?
Yep, I need the...
Get out of the bathroom.
I'm gonna need that pencil. And then it's gotta get plugged right into the system somehow. We'll have to unplug the VR for the moment. Here, use this.
Too big. I said this needle's too big.